From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Out is Eddie Pinheiro to get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cover. Strike.
To throw on the first play, it's Smith. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Hey, it's a clip.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
Okay, ready?
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, it's right back to Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. They'll go play action with Young. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. It's his second touchdown of the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Here's first and 10.
Sunday. Hey, we're going to salute.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Off the play fake, Smith. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Gino gonna throw for it. That's gonna be caught inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. Man. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Young. That's downfield. He's got Sanders, the tight end. A gain of 24 through the air. It's good for a Panther first down. Young hands it to Hubbard. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Reek Woolen brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Going up top. And he'll take it on in. Jatavion Sanders. Touchdown, Carolina. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
On. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Gino. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Tuesday.
On 2nd down, Smith gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Down the right sideline. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. A pickup of 44 yards.
Hey, here we go, hey. Check 58.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. And he will score. Geno Smith, touchdown Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. Has an opening past the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down. They'll go again with Hubbard. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. He's to the 10. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Here we go. 13 net.
Gino now on 1st and 10. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A big play for Seattle. 31 yards.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. This one complete to his tight end, Fant. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will even the score. It's now 21-all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Young. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Now Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie from Arkansas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, a run with Hubbard. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Carolina 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Open man downfield is Leggett. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, faking the give. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Young. He'll try and get there. He is in. Bryce Young. Touchdown, Carolina.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready. Thomas up.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Here's Walker to the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Middle. There we go, Sonora. There we go, Sonora.
One more time with Walker. And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
Ready. Thomas up.
They'll run with Walker. Good blocking, and he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Julian Love brings him down. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Young. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Bring it.
A give up the middle. It's Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Hubbard. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. They'll go play action with Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Check 59, Cobra. There we go.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger, up past the 25. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They motion the slot man left. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42.
Here we go, hey.
Gino to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Slot man in motion left. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Run on.
They'll go. Smith. That is caught. He finds Walker. There he goes again. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the 4th quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. Open man, left side, he's got it. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a zone read given to Hubbard. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. trying the left side. Here's Hubbard. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. No louder place than here in Seattle before third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Hubbard. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey. What's up?
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 49, flip it off, 49.
From the gun, it's Gino. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly, stop the clock.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Now, Gino. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Daytona.
The tight end Fant in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I'll tell you what, Mike, things have gotten very interesting. I mean, take a look at this situation. Tie ball game. You're still on your side of the field, and it's 4th down. Do you keep your offense out there and try to extend this drive to walk off the game? Or do you punt it away and play for overtime? I think I'm keeping my offense on the field.
The tight end Fant in motion. Gino gonna throw for it. That ball intercepted. And he's gonna give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
This is 1st and 10. Young. That one complete to Leggett. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 2nd down, Young. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. To throw is Young. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. The Panthers will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Panthers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a Bentley. Hanging like a Warhol or like a Banksy. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about